Hey guys, it's Erin. For this week's Hey EEP Weddings video, I'm going to show you how to make a 5-minute, no-bake naked cake. The secret? Donuts! Who doesn't love donuts, and who doesn't love a 5-minute baking project? Here's what you need to get started. Donuts. Pretty pink sprinkles, strawberries, raspberries, pink roses, vanilla frosting in a resealable plastic bag, a plate, a small offset spatula, kitchen scissors. Ready to get started? This project could not be easier. First step, take one donut, put it on a plate. Easy enough. Second, take your vanilla frosting in your resealable plastic bag and squish it all down so it's in one corner, just like that. See? This is what I do when I'm too lazy to take out my real piping bags. Take your kitchen scissors and just snip that little tip off. Boop. Easy peasy. Now use this as a piping bag. You're just gonna pipe one little ring of frosting onto your donut. Don't go all the way to the edges. You wanna stop about a centimeter away from the edge of the donut. Now that we have this, don't worry about spreading it out. Go ahead, take your second donut. Smush it right down on top. Smush it down so you get nice frosting peeking out around the sides, just like that. Next, do one more ring of frosting on top. This one you can sort of fill in a bit. Take your offset spatula and hold it so it's nice and flat like this. And just start working around the edges. You don't want to spread the frosting onto the donuts, but you want to just make sure that it's nice and smooth between your cakes. You can go ahead and turn it when you need to. And spread it on top as well. And just go around one more time. You want to make sure that the edges are nice and even. Whoopsies! Okie doke. Now that that is done, you have your donut cake base. Time to decorate. I like to start with a flower because it's sort of the statement piece of the cake. Go ahead and just trim it. It's like 1 inch from the bottom and smush that in somewhere. Then put on a strawberry because it's your second biggest item. Just kind of place it really prettily somewhere. It's all about balance, right? So we got the 2 big ones sort of offset it on the edge, and then add some raspberries in. Pretty. And then finally, I like to just use these little, I don't even know what these are called. Party decoratifs. They're pretty bubbles. No jokes, they're called pretty bubbles. So let's take some pretty bubbles and just sort of add them anywhere that you see some frosting that looks plain, but it's not necessarily large enough to add a raspberry or strawberry at this point. I like to do little clusters of 3, because that always looks the prettiest. I'm just gonna add the one I just made to the mix so you can see how cute they look when they're all together. Ta-da! Who says you can't make your own wedding cake? These look just as good as the projects I've seen on Pinterest and in different bridal magazines. You got this. I love this idea for a bachelorette party or a bridal shower. Go ahead and make this project. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a blast and you're gonna be so surprised with how good the results look. If you end up making them, tag me at #HeyEEPWeddings. I'd love to see what you make and I'd love to share it with everyone else so they can see how awesome you are. See you guys next week.